I'd like to thank you all for coming to Grandma's last big party. I had to write this for myself just as much as I had to write it for her, and having you all here to share it with means a lot. When I got the call from my mother that it was time to say goodbye to Grandma, I was 12 hours deep into a car ride south, just at the end of West Virginia. John Denver's Country Roads was playing on repeat in my head, and I'd been telling stories about Grandpa Jack through the whole state. It felt, for just one small moment, like the right place to be just then. Like it was okay to be so far from home. I was just hanging with Grandpa Jack. I had just heard stories about him at Grandpa's dining room table the other week. It's funny how, given the right moment, the memories would just pour out of her like water. I felt on the car ride home like a floodgate had burst in my chest. I could write books about her. Today, the book starts with monkeys. There are these monkeys who have been observed in the wild using laughter as a tool to warn other monkeys of danger. And I've observed in the wild of Grandma's house that the monkey didn't fall far from the tree. For as long as I can remember, we've gathered at Grandma's dining room table through hard conversations and moments of immeasurable grief. We just laugh and laugh and laugh. It's as if we're saying to each other, something here hurts, but we're facing it together. I learned at a very young age, thanks to Grandma's house, the second language of laughter. Growing up, I realized that I'd never really be in any trouble with Grandma if I could just get her to smile. It's a trick that she made easy for me to perfect. She had this incredible talent for only seeing the good in me. There's a story that I never told Grandma, but I'll share it here today. I'm sure she's listening very closely. Grandma, I've never lied to you, but I have stolen from you. One year when I was in high school, we were all at your house for Christmas dinner. It was back when everybody still smoked in the basement, and I was old enough to be able to hang out down there with the adults and listen to family gossip. If I was lucky, my mother would be upstairs and I could bum a cigarette from one of my cousins. I actually one time somehow convinced Auntie Katie to bum me one of her Misties, and I remember sitting there with this 6-inch long cigarette, absolutely beaming like it was the ultimate rite of passage. Well, on this particular night, I was down in the basement alone, and without really thinking about it, I took a sweatshirt. You had them hanging by your washing machine with your other clothes. It wasn't anything I thought you would miss, it was just a plain gray crew neck. I took it because it smelled like you. It smelled like mothballs and cigarettes and clean laundry, and I wanted to take that smell home. I wish I had told you this while you were here. I know it would make you smile. I know it would give you that look on your face that made it seem like the whole world was just an inside joke between us, that you loved me unconditionally, and that I was nothing but good. Grandma, I miss you so much already. I hope wherever you are, you have a White Russian in one hand and Grandpa Jack's hand in the other. I hope you're playing cards with your brothers and making your world-famous deviled eggs and giving Alec a really hard time. There's one more thing I want to say before we go. Grandma, out of all the gifts you've ever given me, by far the greatest was the daughters that you raised. They are the strongest people I have ever met in my life. And in more ways than one, I simply would not be here without them. It's truly a testament to how incredible of a woman you are. It was your life's greatest work. I am forever grateful that you taught us all to laugh in the same language. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you.